Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. This is Barber Podcast episode 3. So yo, how long both you guys been cutting hair?
I've been cutting hair for just a little bit over a year and a half now.
Yeah, same as me.
Yeah, so all of us, we're actually all like
COVID
barbers, yeah. It's when we all like got to know each other, it was crazy because we realized same time. What's your purpose of going to barber school? Why did you guys go to barber school? You're from Alberta, so you need it for licensing, but you don't, so share your stories.
So I'm from BC, so like you don't really need a certificate to be a barber there. But that makes every barber self-taught, right? So I kind of want to be different than the others and just go to school, shit like that.
The reason I went to school is like straight hair, honestly. I just wanted to like get better with straight hair, so I felt like school would help me with that and just learn more, network. And
Has it helped you?
It's good to have school. Has it helped me? Yeah, it really
with straight hair?
It's giving me confidence. I feel like even though maybe I was kind of doing the same thing, like I knew the fundamentals before, it's giving me more confidence because I know like more about it. I know more about, I'm not just doing it, I know what I'm doing, why I'm doing certain like
that's important too, bro.
Angles, finger positions.
I don't know if like non-barbers won't believe it, but there's a lot of science that goes behind like sanitizing clippers and like all the way to like coloring. It's not as simple as like, to my shock, I thought, like women color their hair all the time. I thought it was like you go, you pick your color, you do it. But there's like a pH scale and like so much behind it. Even with sanitization, but learning about like diseases and germs and the stuff that YouTube doesn't really touch on too much.
And I feel like I learned some stuff that, obviously you can learn everything we learned in school from YouTube, 100%.
Yeah.
But I would have never thought to search those things.
So with us being young, ambitious barbers and going forward in the industry and only being in it for a year and a half, what are your guys' plans going forward after you complete school? Like, you're gonna open a shop, you're gonna work for a bit, you're gonna go studio, you're gonna go traveling. Like, what's your move?
Right after school?
Well, whatever your 1 year plan is, 2 year plan, 3 years.
1 year plan, yeah, probably within this 2022, I'm probably just gonna travel more.
Yeah.
Go around, work at more barbershops, stay in the city, but like grow. And travel around, cut hair, and then open a shop probably in the next 2 to 3 years, not anytime soon.
That's a solid plan though, great things come with time, I guess. And it's important to build your brand up, man, if you want to be like
I want to be
taken
credible.
seriously.
I want to be like well known, where it's like
you're famous, bro. I don't know if you know. Yeah, I know.
No.
Go to soccer games, he's dapping people. Go to the mall, he's dapping people up.
It's more like I want credibility though. Like if someone wants to work with me because they know if they work with me, my brand will get them up, get them more clients. So
elevate them.
Yeah.
That's what's up. How about you, Derek?
I've always wanted to open up a shop. I wasn't sure when. But what I learned from barber school and all that is like I feel like confident now. Yeah. Like with long hair, like different textures of hair. Like I feel like I'm gonna open up a shop right when I get back to BC. I feel like that's the best because like if I keep waiting on it, then it's not, like someone's gonna take that spot, So like I gotta chase it.
How far are you guys from finishing barber school?
2 months.
2 months, yeah. 2 months, I think, yeah.
Would you recommend someone to do it, or would you recommend someone to go an apprenticeship way? What's your thoughts behind that?
I would say do it the way we did it. Like, become a barber first, work at a shop or work first, and then go to school. Like, learn as much as you can on your own, and then go to school. Because if you go to school right away and you're learning from someone else, it's hard. But if you're learning from yourself, like, you could teach yourself.
Yeah, and you're always finding stuff to learn about, right? And it's like if you learn it like right away, it's like you kind of lose that drive,
Yeah.
There's stuff that you miss too, like we've had students, right, that we talked with, and he literally told us like he feels, you know what I mean? Like it's just if you learn on your own first and then you go to school, bro, I feel like you learn more.
There was stuff that like I do on a day-to-day basis, but because at the pace that it moves, I was like, damn, bro, like if someone's never picked up anything hair related, I'm like, bro, like, I'm looking around and stuff, but luckily all the people in my class had like done something related to hair.
I was thinking that too while we were in class. Half the kids in our class, they haven't cut hair. I'm like, bro, how are they able to understand? Because even myself, when the teacher was saying this, I was like, bro, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, or like,
and you've been doing
I understood it, but like, I was like, bro, if I was in their position, I would have been like, this is not for me or something like that. Or like, But you also learn more if you already cut hair. I don't know. Like,
of course.
When she teaches you about parting, you already know how to part.
The basics,
and then you
though.
add both together.
Yeah.
And then it's like, whoa.
Barber schools in general need to be more picky on who they hire as educators.
Yeah.
Because over the span of my life, I really realized, bro, like your teachers make a big difference.
No, in middle school, I had this teacher where she used to tell us like, we used to read, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know the school books, bro, they're trash. Like, it's boring, like...
The ones that they pick for you? Yeah.
Right? And I was part of the group of kids that we never read the books. Like, you know, we come to class and like you had to answer the questions, you just faked it, right? And the teacher once said this to us. She's like, it's okay for you guys not to do that because reading is not for everybody. No. So when she said that, I took it as like not a mean thing. I was like, oh, she's right. Reading is not for everybody, so reading is not for me. So ever since middle school to grade 12, I always said to myself, why I never read is because like, someone's like, oh, do you read? I'm like, no, reading's not for me. Because that's what she told me, right? Like, reading's not for everybody. When I moved to Michigan, went to high school there, the one teacher, what she did was crazy. I never seen nothing like it. She was like, I don't give books for everybody to read because then you're not going to read it because we have different genres, different tastes. So I let you guys pick your book with minimum amount of pages and you get to pick what you like.
Wow.
And then I use it, and then she was just talking about it and then I thought about it like, wow. I actually went to a library and I'm like, yo, what do I like watching? She like, pick a book that you kind of like watching a movie to, you know?
Yeah.
So I picked the book, bro. I read the whole book, enjoyed it, right? And I literally sat there and I was like, wow. I missed out from grade 7 all the way to grade 12. I didn't read because I was always like, reading is not for me.
Yeah.
This teacher said that. But another teacher literally taught me that it's not about reading's not for you. It's because the book you're reading is not for you. It's like me saying, bro, movies is not for me.
That's some like sensei type level stuff, you know?
Like, it's like, and I thought about it like this. I was telling other people about it. I was like, bro, think about it like this. Imagine me saying movies are not for me because I don't like sci-fi, but I love action movies.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's about what you're reading.
That teacher's
what
woke.
you're watching. That's what helps you.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's gonna keep you focused, bro. And like that's what I'm saying, where teachers can stop you. Like one thing a teacher can say can stop you. Bro, I went 6 years, 7 years, 5 years without reading.
Especially because you're in what? You were in grade 7 when you first said that?
Yeah.
You're a student, you're looking at the teacher because they're in a position of power. You respect them. So whatever they say, it holds a little bit of weight, you know? Whether you want to admit it or not. Like, that's wild, bro.
Right? And then this teacher did that, and ever since then, bro, I've been reading. And I realized what I like to read. I like to read, like, action, because that's what I like to watch on TV, too. And I like to read more, like, business books or, like, documentary books, you know? But school books, I hated those. But it doesn't mean I don't like reading.
Jeez.
And that's crazy. When I took that, I was like, wow, bro, like, everything's for you. You just have to find what's, like, you know what I mean?
That's why. No, I know what you mean.
Crazy, bro.
I never even thought about that. That's why it blows my mind so much.
It's crazy.
Other than the money, what motivates you, inspires you guys to cut hair on like a daily basis?
Okay, well, I've always wanted to be like a businessman, right? But I don't want to like stay in like the desk for 9 to 5. Right?
Jeez.
So like, and I used to like love drawing, stuff like that. I like to put art out and shit.
Yeah, artist.
And when I did my first haircut, I was like, yo, like, that's my canvas, man.
Yeah.
Right? And I was making money while I was standing up, moving around. So I like that. So I just kept on doing it.
No, real shit. Me too, though, man. It's like I always wanted to be a businessman. I could never like see myself like being under someone and like sitting. Although I'm sure to some people it's very appealing sitting behind a desk and like, you know, doing your thing 9 to 5, your hours. You know, Saturday, Sunday you're off, stay home, spend time with the kids and wife or whatever, right? But it's like the canvas. Like I'm not good at actual like drawing and art and stuff, but I still enjoy doing it. And I'm like good at cutting hair too, you know? And it's the feeling of, bro, when like someone walks in and like the power that you hold to like change their mood completely. Like I don't know about you guys, man, when I get a good haircut, I'm looking at myself in the mirror all the time like, yo, who is that? Like no one can touch me, bro.
You know when
no one can touch me.
You finish those haircuts, dude, and the client stands up, look in the mirror, going like,
yeah, you know, it's biggest smile on their face.
Dude, that like just makes my day, man.
Yeah, and
that's why I like cutting hair.
And then like people like get to know me, I get recognition. But I'm not saying like, yo, I'm a superhero, but it's like within my own community, bro, like I can empower people to like, yo, do your thing, man. You know, do what you think is good. Cause yo, barbing's not a very like traditional path to go down. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, bro, I tell people I'm a barber, they know I'm a barber. Some people are like, yo, that's sick. But then other people are like, oh, you're a barber.
That's all you do?
That's all you do? It's like, I hate that, bro. Like, that's all? Just that? It's like when you got those words, they're so like demeaning. Like but what do you mean? I'm like, you're just an accountant? You just sit behind a desk? You know what I mean? If you say it like that, if you had just in front of anything, or that's all you do, you know? It's like, I don't know. But yeah, that's crazy, man.
I do it because me, it's like problem solving.
Yeah.
You know, I've always liked problem solving. And it's like, bro, I've always wanted to, I never knew, like in high school or middle school, whatever, when they asked me, like, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? I used to always answer, my job hasn't been created yet, because I didn't know what to say, so I used to bullshit that, like, that's not bullshit, but I used to say my job hasn't been created yet. But I always knew growing up, I would do something like fun, like socialize, something that would have to do with, because I talk a lot. So something that had to do with socializing, talking to people, listening to music, just like, and where I could switch my pattern. I don't really like doing the same stuff over and over, you know what I mean? Like as a barber, you can take a couple days off, go do what you want to do, focus on other things. You can focus on another business, but still have barbering, you know what I mean?
No, for sure, bro.
So,
a barber is a businessman, bro. Like most barbers have money everywhere, bro. Everywhere.
Like, I heard as a barber, your pockets can never be empty. Like
no, it's true.
Like you ever had these days where literally you wake up, you check your booking app, there's 0 bookings, bro. You're like, no way, bro. And
no
you
way,
go out
bro.
your whole day till 4 p.m., 0 bookings, nobody calls you, bro. 5 o'clock hits, you have like 6 people wanting a haircut. You ever had to listen?
No. Well, I mean, I do mine through DM. So like, sometimes I'll wake up like, cool, I'm only doing 1 or 2 cuts or no cuts today, and then like I'm just chilling, living my life, you know, take a shower, eat some food. It's like, yo, bro, can I get a cut? 3, buddy. You know,
3 people,
it's like I'm not gonna bullshit anyone and say your barbering's always like this. But like, some days you're not gonna have bookings, but the pros of like the money outweigh the cons. There'll never be a drought for haircuts, you know? And especially I think COVID with everything shutting down really exposed that, bro. Like I knew barbers in my city that charge like $15-$20 and they're charging $50, $100.
Oh no, COVID definitely helped up prices, bro. Easily, easy. COVID, every time it was a lockdown, I used to do house calls. Yeah. And once I did the house calls, I would just keep the same price. You know what I mean? Like that's how I jumped from like, I think I did $10 to $25 now, because I was doing $25 house calls or $30 house calls.
That's cheap, bro.
Yeah, that's cheap, I kept that price when it was Have you ever thought about this, bro? One thing I thought about, remember I told you sometimes I used to feel bad taking people's money, right? Like, I don't know why, like, even though they have regular jobs, I just feel bad sometimes that I'd give them discounts, right? But think about this, bro. We have no dental insurance. Yeah. We have no health benefits. No. We have none of that. No. You know what I'm saying? People that have regular jobs have all of that. So at the end of the day, like, we need to, we can make this money and we can splurge it, but we also need to stack up for rainy days. But we have no paid vacation. Like, you know, it's from our pockets.
No, we don't get 2 weeks off. Like, you've been accumulating money. Go do your thing, you know?
We don't have none of that. Like, you don't have none of that. Even for example, even female barbers, they don't have paid maternity. No. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything comes from our own pockets, bro.
I never thought about that.
Like, do you have health insurance?
No.
Do you have health insurance?
No, I don't.
I think so. That's what I'm saying. No. Some of my friends, they work jobs they get free laser surgery, bro. You know how much that is? That's a couple racks, bro.
No, I know.
If we want to get that done, we have to pay
out of our pocket,
Like me, I cut my own hair because like I remember a time I didn't want to spend money. I wasn't working that much, so I was cutting my own hair.
But you found a solution. You didn't go sit there like, yo, that's crazy too, bro. Because some of these people that don't want to like pay you or that want a discount, I have you on Snap, bro. I have you on the gram, bro. I see you, bro. I see you, bro.
They would complain to you about money, and then watch their story, bro. They're going to Cactus eating a big, you know. I'm like, bro.
Alright guys, that's all we got for today. Thank you so much for watching. Their social will be on the screen in the description. Follow them, DM me, Cams, all of them. Peace.